It is the time for ThunderHub. Let's go. All right. Yes, we are doing this again on every weekday on Wednesday nights, 9:30 p.m. So just thank you for coming here. But this is the only show that keeps it 100% for the Chargers. My name's Kyle with the Bolt Bros, and tonight we're charging up for the Pittsburgh Steelers invasion of SoFi Stadium this Sunday, November 9th, 2025. So it's going to be a Sunday night game, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Are you ready for some Sunday night football? Whew, I've been waiting all day for it, baby. So the Bolts are 5-3, the Steelers are 5-3, and so we're about to light up the scoreboard against the freaking Steel Nation. Yeah. So we got the latest from the mainstream media tonight. All the media clowns are talking about it. Pat McAfee, Colin Cowherd, Emmanuel Acho, Rich Eisen. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of hilarious things that we should be looking out for in the game. So that's it, guys. So let's get into it, guys. So Bolt Bros, let's go.
What's up, Pyramid, man? You watching the Boat Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Charter blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Boat Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Boat Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
All right, guys. Yes, this is my second most favorite night of the week. You know what I'm saying? The first and foremost is always when I watch the Chargers play. So the second is when I get to talk to y'all. And we get to have a little chat. We get to have a little conversation about what just happened with the Chargers and what's coming up with them and stuff like that. We're going to get a little bit into the other news and things like that, So, So Bull Fam, drop some comments in the chat. Tell us why the Chargers are winning this one against the Steelers. And I'll read them together. We'll have a good time. We'll relax and chillax, And just to give you a little bit more of an incentive, of course, the more you participate, the more chance you have at the end of the show to be able to be part of our little drawing to get some Bolt Bros merch for tonight after our show. So stick around. Let's chat. Let's have a good conversation, and let's get into that, into the content, So, like I said, boys, it is ThunderHub time. That's right, boys. Okay, so should I say that, pop that sound every single time I say ThunderHub? But is it kind of like, it's like that Pee Wee Herman, word of the day type of deal, So. Anyways, but if you do like the content too, please like and subscribe to the show, because it really does help us out in all of our stuff. So we do some fun things here, like I said. So but yeah, so ThunderHub is my version of of what I do for the show. Like the brothers, they do all their stuff, but man, they got some fun stuff. We got some fun stuff going on, So Jim John has a big question first and foremost. Let's get into that one real quick. Yeah. When is Hampton due back? Well, he was due potentially this week, but it sounds like they are giving him some extra time. So it sounds like now his plan to come back is after the bye week. So we don't expect him to be back until, I believe, week 13, I think, is when he's coming back. So that is unfortunate. I really hope that he was going to come back earlier, but that's it. That's it, and that's all, baby. Yeah, he won't be until the bye. Yes, that's right. Box of Bolts, did say that there too. And by the way, Box of Bolts is one of our winners for the thing, so he can attest that we are sending out things for prizes and stuff like that. There you go. Miguel just popped the first comment in there, is that the Chargers will win this one because we got Herbo. That's right. Yeah, we got Justin Herbert. That's right, man. The best quarterback in the league by far. By a long shot right now. To hell with what everyone else says. They don't know nothing. They don't know ball. Yeah. Broncos fans are more optimistic than the Ethiopian in dinner. Yo, That is funny, dude. I like that comment a lot. Hey, we got ourselves a freaking super chat here. Hang on a sec, man. Let me get some lasers. Yo, look at that. Oh, no, that's a sponsored one. That's a sponsored pick. Oh, no, yeah, because he just became a Darth Panic. So I thought it was a super chat. No, but Darth Panic just joined the BBC. You know what I'm saying? He likes the Bolt Blowers Club. You know, he wants to ride on top of that and have a good time. So actually, you know, I was gonna say, so if you do join the become a member essentially, after the second month, I go ahead and email me, and I will send you out a Bolt Bros patch. You know, I just thought about that. I was like, why not? But yeah, so you keep it going. I'll send you guys a Bolt Bros patch. So hit me up on a membership thing, or on our email, boltbros@podcast@gmail.com, and I'll send you guys a Bolt Bros patch. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool, man. Actually, the hell with it. First up, you become a member, I'll send you a patch. That's it. All right, so Darth Panic, you know what to do. Hit me up on email, and all those other people that have become a member, hit me up, and I'll send you guys a patch right away, just to kind of let everyone know that you are an official member of the Bolt Bros Club. So that'd be cool. Yeah, so that'll be sweet. Anyways, so back to this stuff. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some fun stuff here. So let's go first up and foremost into the rival rundown. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to worry about that car sounds and stuff like that. So we got the Steelers coming up, guys. They're a tough game. They're a tough freaking team. You know what I'm saying? But here's some funny things that we need to worry about or think about right now. So let's get into this the preview for this game. And so obviously, like I said, Steelers are 5-3, Chargers are 5-3. This is going to be a good epic match because hey, look, let's not call a duck a chicken, because Aaron Rodgers is an amazing quarterback. He's proven his worth time and time again. Obviously, but he's old. He old out there. But what is really much more older is the fact that Steelers fans literally travel across the world, no matter where they are, no matter where it is. Steelers fans be showing up, and they got these freaking stupid, terrible towels that they always bust out there and freaking just get up in your face. Like, honestly, it's probably one of the worst things about the Steelers game that we'll have is that you're sitting there as a fan and you're out there and freaking they're waving this towel and they're getting it in your face on purpose, or like not on purpose, and like they're hitting you with it, on purpose or whatever like that. These freaking towels are everywhere. The only good thing about those towels are the fact that they are actually yellow, so that could kind of give us some Chargers vibes. So we should just take ownership of those towels. And you know what? I think the Chargers should actually hand out towels of our own, and then we'll just freaking wave them too. So like the whole freaking stadium will just be waving yellow flags all the time, and it will be like, all right, that's it. Those are our. Hey, look at me. I'm the terrible towel now. Me. We have the terrible towels now. Yeah. So that's it. But big bottom line is though too is like Steelers fans travel and they want to show up for their games no matter what, and it's crazy to me. But yeah, so expect there to be a lot of Steelers fans at the game. So if you're going there, let us know, because so I'm gonna be doing like our watch party as well on Twitch later on and stuff like that. So yeah, and actually that's a good point. Darth Panic, do not wear your yellow jersey if you're going to the game. Powder blue or navy only. See, but that's what I'm thinking though too. Is like I'm like, you know what? Let's just counter it. Let's Uno reverse that shit and just say, you know what? You want to throw out a bunch of yellow? I got you. Great. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be all of us. We're all throwing out their yellow. So that's what I'm saying, guys. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, can we counter it and just give more yellow towels. It'll just be nothing but yellow towels out there, like, and it's ours now. We are the captain now. Okay, so I know we got a bunch of comments in the chat here, so let me just catch up on it about these towels and stuff like that, so okay, Patch D's, Herbie. Pablo says Herbie is like Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Hell yeah, that's for sure. I think our pass rush can get to Rodgers. I think so too. Wait. Oh, you're right, Carlos. So my bad. Yeah, we are 6-3. That's right. Sorry about that. We are 6-3, but the Steelers already had a bye week, so like that. Yeah, that's it. And let's go for 7-3. Let's go. Hell yeah. So this will be our new starting offensive line. Left tackle, Trevor Penning. Is he left tackle? Is he? I don't know if he's going to be left. But Zion Johnson, left guard, Bradley Bozeman, center, right guard, Mekhi Becton, and Trey Pipkin. Is Mekhi Becton good? Is he good? I'm not even sure. Like, he keeps going out. I'm not 100% on that one, Eddie. Hang on, let me just hide this one here. Yeah, I'm not 100% on that one yet. I'm not 100%. Oh, you're gonna be at the game? Hell yeah, let's go, Pablo. That's what's up. Those towels are only yellow because of all the piss it soaked up. That's facts. That's facts. Box of bolts. Yeah, they're urine towels. Yeah. So Dark Panic said, "Do not wear yellow jersey if you're going to the game. Powder blue or navy only." Yes, that's for sure. Yeah, you made it, Andrew. Hell yeah, boy. Yeah. That's right. That's terrible. Let's get the 7-3 for sure. Rodgers and Herbert met a few years ago, and it was only Aaron's Rodgers to meet the best ever to do it. Yeah, that's right. You hear the Chiefs didn't want to give up a 3rd-round pick for Breece Hall. Wow. Okay, and I did not hear that. But that makes sense. A lot of people are trying to give up a big amount for Breece Hall. So they're trying to ask for a lot. So, Darth Panic will be there. Hell yeah. What's up? Hit me up at the game, bro. Pablo, unfortunately, I'm not going to be at the game. So sorry to burst your bubble. We're not going to be able to make it there. We were trying to see if we can make that one, but that one, it was just too close for some of us to make that one out. Yeah, the next game that we're talking about coming out to, just FYI, is the Eagles game on Monday Night Football. So that's kind of when we're thinking about coming out there. So yeah. Or you could do what the kid Aiden did, take his shirt away. Yeah, wave your yellow jersey around. Yeah, that's a good point, Hugo. Everyone just take off their yellow jersey and just whip that thing around. That'd be amazing. Forget your towels. I got my jersey up in the air, boy. I like that. Is he going to put where you need to? Yeah, maybe. Says Ali says, if you even dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. There you go. That's awesome. Well, let me move on to the next slide here. Okay, so here's one of the things though that we got to think about here. Like this is one of my biggest concerns. TJ Watt's back in action out there, and Herbert's offensive line, has been atrocious. So I'm really worried that Herbert's going to be scrambling like a freaking for his life most of the time. We got Joe Alt out. We got Slater out. Yeah, we did pick up Trevor Penning, and that was a big pickup, And funny enough, Andrew, my brother's dreams have been made true because he actually wanted him in the draft all those years ago. And it finally came true. So we finally got him on the Chargers. And so it's interesting to see what might happen from all this. So, but I don't guys, I know some people, director shared some stats about, Trevor Penning's week 10 stats on PFF, but overall he's been pretty terrible. Last week was great, but overall he's been kind of terrible. So I don't really think it doesn't really move the needle too much. Yes, it fills a body, fills a position, fills a hole in something that we needed. But TJ Watt's out here, and yeah, he's gonna be giving Justin Herbert making him run around, whatever. But I do hope that I think and pray that Justin Herbert's gonna be dodging him like the Matrix. I really do think. I think it's because Justin Herbert is the one. He is Neo. He is the GOAT right now. So I think he's going to be able to kind of zig and zag and get away from TJ Watt, So it's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice, though, because I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. 0 sacks from TJ Watt. You heard it here. You heard it here first. I'm predicting 0 sacks from TJ Watt for the game. So that we're gonna shut him down somehow, and that's gonna be my bold prediction for the game. So make your bets, please. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about TJ Watt? What TJ Watt? How about that? TJ Watt? He ain't gonna have nothing, so he's a TJ Watt. So am I? You got the whole lightsaber Disney. Oh, you got a whole bunch of Disney. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, that's cool. That's awesome. If the Steelers intercepted Daniel Jones 3 times, sacked him 5 times, forced 6 turnovers, what will they do to Justin Herbert Sunday? Yeah, Eddie, I know what you're saying. I'm a little concerned about it, but hey, I'm gonna throw it out there right now. I'm gonna make a bold prediction, like I said. I'm gonna stick to that bold prediction. You'll see. Yeah, it's good. You'll see you guys over there. It's awesome. Yeah. Hey, you guys gotta take a picture for us and send it to us. You and Darth Panic and Pablo take a picture together and send it to us, and we'll share it on our show after the game. Aiden is the king, that's for sure. Let's see. Our Bolts traded cornerback Jasir Taylor and cornerback Dean Leonard and is returning as quarterback. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Honestly, I think we got away with something on Jasir Taylor. He's not been good for a while. He got kind of cooked a lot, so I think it was actually not a bad trade for us to let him go. Okay, even the box collection. Well, talking about lightsabers still. TJ Watt and Cam Hayward on the on the D line. Damn, I know it's a wild. The Steelers got a good defense. I ain't gonna lie. Man. This line doesn't have to be perfect. They just need to do enough. Give just enough time to throw. Exactly, Darth Panic. But here's the problem though. I will admit, my only critique for Justin Herbert right now is that he just needs to throw the ball sooner. Get rid of that dang ball. Throw it out of his hands and just get rid of it. Don't hold on to it anymore. Just 3 seconds tops. That's it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I don't care. Throw it. Just get rid of it, or I'm running. That's it. Mississippi's. Come on now. Is penning terrible like a towel? Not quite like a towel. Maybe at least a wet towel. Let's say that. He's as good as at least a wet towel. Let's say that. If the worthless, pathetic Titans sacked Justin Herbert 6 times Sunday, what are the Steelers' defense going to do to him after picking Daniel Jones 3? Eddie, please, let me be positive about the Steelers, the Chargers game. Please, just let me. Could you please let me be positive? Because I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that at all. Oh man. Oh yeah. Because Jim John saying he's saying TJ's at least gonna get 1. No. He's not going to get a single one, man. You mark my words. Don't you wish that evil upon me, Ricky Bobby. Let's see. Herbert is our Shane Flacco. Yeah. Okay, Miguel got a question here. Will this game determine if we are a playoff contender? Ooh, that's a tough question. And I do say, yeah, I could say that. I could say that for sure. This is one of our games. We already beat the Broncos. We already beat the Chiefs. We've beaten a couple other tough teams, right? So this is a good one too. If we can beat the Steelers, and this is an important game, obviously, it's an AFC game, so that's it's a double threat kind of thing, because it helps us in our playoff contention and stuff like that, So 100%, it's an important game for us and for them too. So. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. Thank you, Pablo. Yeah, for sure. Some people believe Sebastian Joseph Day intentionally pushes Zion Johnson into Joe Alt. on purpose, and what Matt Money Smith said. Yeah, it's very possible. It is very possible. There was a push in there, and that was targeting 100%. Man, Sebastian Joseph Day is a piece of turd. I freaking hate that guy now, Yeah. I'm happy he's gone, but I wish he's like not in the league anymore, But he had too much hate in his heart, I guess, So yeah. Corbin, my man, how you doing? Justin needs to change his mindset to knocking out opposing defenders. That's the way. Yeah, that's the way. That's a good idea. Get them like blindsided by something, That'd be sweet. That'd be awesome. You got to believe something different will happen. Trap game for the Steelers. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Oh, that is a perfect option there, Darth Panic. Yeah, 100%. If Hayward puts his hands on Herbert, Penning, will you have your permission to put your hands on Hayward? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. 3 seconds is too long, they're saying. Yeah, you might be right there. Let's see. Quick dump passes to McConkey. Yeah, that's right. Hey, yo, what the hell? Right, that negative talk. Get out of here. Any given Sunday rule is in effect. This is our Sunday. Underdog Chargers. Let's go. Somebody throw some. Just throw me some holy water. I got some holy water right here. Yeah. Okay. So all right. Let me I got some more slides here. Let's keep this moving. So, but yeah, here's the biggest thing. Just like you saw in the thumbnail here, Rodgers versus Herbert. Look, Justin Herbert's like we're talking about. He's up in the trenches. He's up in the trenches right now, guys. Like as you saw from the thumbnail, Justin Herbert is needing to be a lot more active in the pocket, and especially if nothing's happening, just throw the ball away, for crying out loud. 3 seconds might be too long, but I'm just saying, just throw the dang ball away. If that's going on, man, if you ain't got nothing, 3 seconds, throw it out, throw it away, throw it at someone's feet, throw it over their head, around the sidelines, just like Justin Herbert used to do. You ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, But this is going to be a warfare type of game, Justin Herbert and Aaron Rodgers. Yes, they're not going to be on the field at the exact same time, but it is going to be a shootout. It is literally going to be trench warfare on this game on Sunday night. I am excited for this guy. I hope you guys are too. Holy moly. Sunday night football is always the best thing about Sunday, I think, for whatever reason. Whenever our players play on Sunday night, it is fun. It is good to go. But, right, like, look, Rodgers has got a lot of touchdowns, and he's doing pretty well already this year. So, but Justin Herbert's doing pretty good too. I mean, obviously Justin Herbert has a lot more sacks, a lot more contact on him. So that's been hard, but he's slinging it, man. He's got over 2,000 yards already. I think almost like 2,500 or something like that, right? So he's up there. But let me just say this. So I really feel like watching Rodgers is a lot like watching your grandpa try to do a TikTok dance or something like that. He's stiff out there. He's not moving around very fast. But I will say this though, Colin Cowherd, he really blows a load when it comes to that back shoulder throw that he sees from Rodgers and stuff like that. But but when Herbert hits McConkey for another deep ball, it's gonna be lights out. Old man Rodgers might need to take a nap in the fourth quarter, because I think honestly we're gonna get ahead of this game and we're gonna start all gas, no brakes. We can't let off the brakes, man. So that's kind of my thoughts, man. So all these moments are gonna have us laughing all the way to get that dub. Which one's your favorite though? Let me know in the comments. Let's see what you guys got to say. Hey, Jorge's up in the chat, my man. How you doing? Here we go. Carlos says, keep Rodgers in the pocket. Make him get scared of our rushers. Yeah, that's what's up. Look, man. Look, Khalil Max is out there. Tui Pelotu's out there. Oh way. He's out there. And Buddy Dupree, well, ain't nobody really worried about Buddy Dupree, ain't gonna lie. He's not that he's not that guy. I feel like he's missed more tackles than I think anything. I feel like he's kind of like a little bit of Jello mold out there sometimes. Like I swear he just kind of just whiffs right on past players. Like I'm not a huge fan of Buddy Dupree. yes, he feels the need. He does all right, but he's not our guy. He's not a staple. So yeah, that's sorry to say. See, I believe we can stop the big plays and we can win. Yeah, if we can, yes, 100%. Yep. Rodgers, most sacked QB in NFL history. Whoa, that's what's up. Hey, but right now, honestly, Justin Herbert's in that trajectory to do that himself as well. So can't give up the run back on the special teams. Also, no, for sure. And honestly, I don't know if you guys saw that stat, but apparently our special teams has given up the most yards of any team in the NFL right now, too, on punt returns or kick returns. So that is not a great thing to happen. Those are all those secret yards that don't get put into account or whatever. And those yardage are very, very important to the game and the outcome, setting up the, awesome position for offenses to start off, So yeah, we need to work on that hard and, they need to get on that now. Bolts now have a disappointing -4 turnover differential. Damn, that's not good. We need to fix that as well. And Justin Herbert's had a couple, really unfortunate interceptions lately, and a lot of them are tip balls. But man, the very rare one that we saw last week was that pick 6, and so that was really annoying. So defense definitely needs to hit Rodgers a little bit. Yes, we need to make him feel some pain right away. 100%. Kyle looks like he's been in the trenches. Yeah, maybe I have, Jorge. I've been in the trenches. Yeah. One thing that made me borderline rage in the Titans game was the Chargers running up the middle where Vidal was good at bouncing it. I was like, yeah, good point, Hugo. Excellent point. Sorry, that they're just kind of just pushing him down the middle to doing some power plays. It's like, no, man, he's not a power. He's not a power back. You can't do that. No, not with our line. Justin Herbert, the Doughboy, the World War I entry. We want that. Want that for my wallpaper. Hey, I can send it to you, Corbin. Yeah, let me. I'll hit you up later on that one for sure. You got time for me, Jorge? Oh man, I appreciate that, my man. Much love. Kyle, the Kyle of Kyles, the bro of all bros. I appreciate it. Hey man, Jorge. I swear, if I ever have like a castle, I need you to be my hype man or something like that. There, shoot, like you're gonna be like the herald. We'll call you Jorge the Herald. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You be the guy. Great news. Alongside Josh Harris is returning. Okay, he is. Okay, great. I saw that the Rick Ravado is retiring. But I didn't see if it was confirmed that Josh Harris is returning yet. I thought we signed somebody else actually in replacement. So I just don't know. Bobby Hart is coming back healthy, could save the season. It's possible, but he's also showing questionable right now too. So I don't really know. Let's see. Question: y'all think about the thicker kicker? Who's the thicker kicker, bro? What are you talking about? I mean, I don't sit up at night thinking about the thicker kicker. Who are you talking about, bro? Back shoulder pass from Herbie to QJ last week was dope. Hell yeah, right? Cam Hart was tough task to contain DK. Yes, he does have a tough task this game. DK Metcalf's gonna freaking he's thick. He's thick, man. And so, Cam Hart's going to have a hard time taking him down. We have our own DK, Dicker the kicker. Good point. Yeah. Jarrett Passer and get more carries as I think, that's a good idea. I think we should see a little bit more split carries, between Vidal and Jarrett Patterson. I think that'll be good. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Box of bolts. They did that. And that's what I was mentioning. Is we did get some other long snapper. Yeah. All you see is Electric Avenue and the Waits brother. Yep. Okay, so that's looks like I caught up on there. So let me see here. All right, yeah. So, I don't have my phone plugged into my computer or whatever, so I can't do a live pick tonight. But I can bring in a special guest today to give us a quick word from our sponsor, and that is my brother from the same mother, I should say, is Andrew. Will let us know a little bit about the Sleeper app. So one moment, please.
Ever heard of the Sleeper app? Here's a little secret. It's more than just a platform for season-long fantasy leagues. Bolt Bros use it. We love it. This year, millions of users enjoy playing fantasy sports on Sleeper. But the app offers so much more. Live stats, real-time updates on visualization on all stats, news feeds, lightning-fast updates of your favorite players and teams, all sports. Real-time chat, engage with other users about individual players and plays and performances during the NFL and NBA season. Download the #1 sports app today and experience it for yourself. Use code BoltBros to get a 100 deposit match up to $100.
All right, guys. Yes. Honestly, guys, we love the Sleeper app. It's actually super fun. To make your little sports predictions and things like that of more or less for all these different things. And we use it for fantasy football all the time, and it's been really fun. Currently, I should let you guys know I'm doing pretty terrible on my my fantasy league right now. Like I swear I'm in 2 leagues. If I win in one, I lose in the other. And if I win in that one, I lose in this one. And if I win in this one, I lose in that one. So it's like, what the heck, man? It pisses me off. Anyways, but that's just my luck with it right now, But I will say I did win some money over the World Series with my sleeper picks. And so, yeah, that has been really fun, guys. So so far, I've been pretty terrible with the football stuff, though. It's kind of funny. I'm a football podcast, and I keep winning. Keep messing up. Of course, I'm going for the moon every single time. So whatever, it is what it is. But now at this part of the show, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk positive about the Chargers a little bit, So, look, guys, I understand. The offensive line for the Chargers has been atrocious. Justin Herbert is getting beat to crap. He is getting tossed around like a little rag doll. Or that redheaded stepchild, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that we have the ability to make something great happen on this game against the Steelers, So we can turn this thing around here because this is a very important game. And I'll say this, when it comes to the Chargers too, we also have to recognize something with the teams that we always do tend to lose against the worst teams in the NFL, right? But the Steelers are not a worse team in the NFL. We're going to come in very prepared for this game. We barely won that Titans game because I think we were very underprepared for this game. But now we're playing against a Steelers team that is a very serious and is a very contender furious, and they are a playoff team. So this is going to be a tough one. And Jim Harbaugh is going to be very ready for this game. He's going to look at every angle, every detail. Everything's going to be, planned out with meticulous precision. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the Chargers are going to come out on top in this one. And I believe it. And I believe, like I said, my bold prediction that J.J. Watt is not going to get a single sack this game. Because we are going to shut him the F down. Like I said, and it's going to be amazing. It is going to be beautiful to see the Chargers actually stay on top, and we're going to ride them hard. We're going to pound that meat. We are going to beat them cheeks like Cherokee drums. You know what I'm saying, guys? It is going to be an amazing night for the Chargers, and I hope you guys believe it too. And believe it, that's my bold prediction for the night, and that's my bold boosters. Let's go. Anyway, so what are you guys thinking? Bolt Lightning up in the chat. How you doing, my guy? Tupperware and Walrus both. I don't even know what you're talking about there, bro. Hey, Corbin, Dupree should be the lone cheerleader on the team. Yeah, exactly. If Hayward falls on Herbert again, we riot. Yes, 100% AD. Yeah, let's storm the field, boys. Make it happen. Who's the biggest threat on the Steelers offense? Jalen Warren, running back. Kenneth Gainwell, wide receiver. DK Metcalf, Calvin Austin, Pat Freiermuth. I say DK Metcalf is probably, and Aaron Rodgers. Those are the biggest threats on the Steelers offense right now, So, yeah. So that's just what I'm thinking here. So you think Alt could be back for the playoffs? Maybe. Yeah, well, no, because I think he actually has a surgery. He's not just going under like IR or whatever. He's actually doing a surgery, and so that surgery is gonna really kind of set him out for the rest of the season for sure. Maybe it's possible. Who knows? Maybe Slater could come back for the playoffs. Yeah, you don't know. I have no idea. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts there. I wasn't sure about the male cheerleaders, but if he gets Dupree out of the rotation, yeah, right, facts. Yeah, exactly. Again, I totally agreed, Jim John, for sure. Yeah. Turn that worm. That's right. Kyle got riff raff glasses on. Yeah, always, baby, always. Yeah. Should number 31 be suspended on Broncos for that cheap shot to the Texans QBJ? Yeah. Why not, man? Absolutely. Honestly, I even think that freaking someone should get suspended for what happened to Joe Alt. Because like that was, there was clear targeting right there. He like fell right on that leg and like freaking broke dude's foot. That was just that was targeting, bro. That was not good. Yeah. Let's see. Chargers have a 300 IBTE. Wait, I'm not 100% sure what that stat is. IBTE is. Please inform the class, my friend. Yeah, Alt is done. Alt back for the Super Bowl. Maybe. I'm not a Raiders fan, but for one day, only beat the Broncos tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah, we want the Raiders to win tomorrow. That is absolutely 100% for sure. A big upset coming. Let's see it. Has anyone heard anything about Slater, his progress rehab? No, I haven't heard a damn thing. Like I said, it's possible he could come back from the playoffs or something like that, but that's about it. I think Penny will have a sneaky career rival, Bobby Hart. Hey, revival. Hey, I like that. That'd be amazing. Tasting the soup 2 days after he ate it. Because of my beard. Is that what you're saying? Actually, it's funny. Just a little side tangent. Actually having a beard has actually made me have different eating habits. I do tend to actually eat a lot cleaner now because I know it has a chance of getting in my beard. And so I'm actually like more cautious about stuff. And so like I'm actually a lot cleaner eating than I am now, than I was before. So like before I probably ate like a little bird, just like blah, 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 too much, but but nowadays, like, yeah, it's a lot less. I'm a little bit more gentlemanly with my food. It's just a little side tangent. There you go. Let's see. I was fully protecting. We would have Star Trek medicine by now, all done, and side effects, and invisible rays, no invasive surgeries. Yeah, man. I kind of was too. Like, get that freaking tricorder or like the spray where it just like, kind of straightens out their arm or whatever. That'd be wild. But you haven't seen much of that at all. So too bad. 300-pound tight end. Okay, that's it. You got it. Okay. And tenderize that meat. Hope Penning. I really do hope Penning works out too. Yeah. Like honestly, that's literally the best thing you can say. Like honestly, like we can talk about his stats or what he did or what he's done or what we think or whatever that until we're blue in the face. But at the end of the day, I hope he works out. Honestly, like there's not much we can do. Like that's just how it is. That's just how football works. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert has to use his legs more than that. All is gone. Yep, exactly. Bolt Lightning says, we seem to get our best out of players with this new hardball regime. We used to get the worst out of player development. Now we're in a new trajectory. Yes, I want to say. So pizza with extra cheese to flavor your beard. Hey, extra grease. Man, actually, I feel like I really, really want some pizza, actually. I think I might get some pizza tomorrow or something like that, For tomorrow's game, the AFC West showdown. That might happen. That might have to happen. Maybe some wings too. The beard is a blessing in disguise. That's right. Okay, so let's get into the next part of the show, and that is the hot takes from the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do I have? I don't have my fire sound up there. So at this part of the show, is when I kind of make fun of some of the things that the um so some of the mainstream media has said. And so I'm just gonna go rapid fire some of those things, and we're gonna get into it. Then we're gonna get into the comments, and then we'll get into the final part of the show where it is your opportunity to win some merch from us. So, okay, stick around with us, and then we'll have a little bit of a good time, So, but like I said, guys, just kind of throw your comments in there. We'll try to get to them as much as we can. But yeah, so first and foremost. Pat McAfee. Look at that belt buckle, though, guys. I'm kind of jealous of that belt buckle. I did have a belt buckle phase where I still have some of those buckles, but I love me some belt buckles sometimes. Not like that. I had fun ones where like little spinners and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just fun. I digress, of course. ADHD kicking on. But yeah, so let's talk about what these so-called experts are saying about our bolts. First up, Pat McAfee here, Steelers fanboy who never seems to shut up about them. On his show, apparently in November 3rd, he and Dan Orlovsky's were hyping up the Pittsburgh's defense after they forced 6 turnovers against the Colts. Obviously, that is no small feat. Let's say, because the Colts are hot right now. But McAfee's all like, "Hey, they played smart, okay, Pat." But guess what? Our boy Herbert's got over almost 2,500 yards in the season and 17 touchdowns. And you think TJ Watt's going to catch him, bruh? Herbert's using his legs a lot more, man. So good luck. Like I said, 0 sacks for TJ Watt. McCaffrey is so biased that he probably thinks that terrible towels is like a fashion statement. You know what I'm saying? Ayo. Next up, we got Colin Cowherd, who flips opinions. Oh, thank you for the correction there, Sag. 18 touchdowns. Forgot about the rushing ones. Colin Cowherd flips opinions like he's flipping burgers, On the herd, he called the Steelers Week 4 offense like the 2025 offense with Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf, but he's down to the Chargers because we lost Slater and all. Yo, Colin, guess what? We've got Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnston stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Like they hot, and we got Keenan Allen back. Stop sleeping on this, my bruh. He's probably betting on the Pittsburgh because he saw Aaron Rodgers in a yoga pose once. Doing that booty stank, the booty stank pose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having that, Colin. Come on now. I know you love the Chargers, but you like the Steelers more. Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Emmanuel Acho on the speak easy, whatever it is called, is he's basically saying it's championship or bust for Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. So, but of course he still ain't got no love for the Chargers, huh? Emmanuel Acho's constantly acting like the Herbert's not out here throwing lasers. Bro, our QB is 27 years old, not 41 like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers may as well be on freaking taking milk of magnesia every single night to get his nutrients up. He need no nutrients. You know what I'm saying? Maybe focus on the future instead of Pittsburgh's retirement home. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, dog. But I do appreciate you staying in your lane because we don't like you here on the Chargers anyways. Get your ass out of here. Get my quarterback's name out your mother effing mouth. You know what I'm saying? Rich Eisen now. He's been nerding out over Aaron Rodgers stats for years now, he's just saying like no direct Chargers takes this week, but I do think he's worried about our secondary after that, after we traded away, Asante Samuel, let him go. And, Jasir Taylor, after we let him go, I think he's thinking that we're going to be a little bit less. Obviously Asante has been out for a while now, but hey, by the way, shout out to Asante Samuel, who's now been approved to come back into the league after his surgery and stuff like that, So let's see where he lands up and stuff like that. I'm very curious to see what happens with him, but I think Eisen thinks that we're going to be in a much worse position because we do not have Jasir Taylor, and that will be a mistake. We all know it. But Derwin James is still locking it down out there, my man. Hey, he's still playing like a top safety that there ever was and ever will be. Yeah. But Eisen's too busy polishing Aaron Rodgers' MVP trophies to notice the bolts are coming out for blood. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but those are some of my thoughts right there. I do have one more thought, but I do want to get into your guys' thoughts a little bit more about that. Because the end of the day, the mainstream media is obsessed with Pittsburgh storylines, but they're not forgetting one thing. But they are forgetting one thing, I should say. Sorry about that. My little slip. That this is Charger weather, baby. We in. The storm is brewing. Herbert's going to cook some lightning bolts out of his freaking hands. You know what I'm saying? Because we're roasting these takes all day long, maybe. Let's go. So let me see what you guys got to say. And let's get into your comments here, So I'm going to see. Let's see. Belt buckle Kyle is different. There you go. Locked on Chargers, Daniels and David say it's great to have GMs like Joe Ortiz who always tries to improve this team every year at trade deadline, unlike Tom Telesco who sits back and does nothing. Yeah, honestly, that is a good point. I will say this. I did think that Joe Ortiz's off-season trades, things were a bit lacklustering, but I do believe that trading throughout the season all the way up into the trade deadline was absolute. That is literally the chef's kiss, my guys. I am so excited that we actually see that stuff. Like Tom Telesco just sitting on his hands, waiting and just not doing anything. It was always like the worst thing that the Chargers did for a while. So shout out to Joe for making something happen. And I admit I admit this. Me and the brothers were talking about this, and I was like, you know what? If Joe Ortiz does not get an offensive lineman, this is what we were going to say. The Chargers are not interested in winning the rest of the season. Flat out. That is literally what I was going to say. But we got an offensive lineman. And guess what just happened? Chargers going to win. Chargers are trying to win every single year, just like Joe said when he first got hired. So that's freaking awesome. I am excited. I am here for it, So, yeah. Pat is from Pittsburgh, so he's a homer, of course. Yeah, he is 100%. Yep. Let's see. I think the Colts just had a bad game. Everyone has those. Yeah, and that's fair. And that is fair, Jim John. They gotta prove to the world that they are mortal. They are not gods. So they gotta stay humble a little bit. Joe Ortiz should have during the trade deadline. Yeah, he should have addressed it during the offseason more realistically. That would have been better. Trevor Penner gonna bite them. Hell yeah, that's all. Acho, of course, is a hater, of course. This is the 2024 and only Lad with only Lad getting there. Yes, no, it's a little bit more. Yeah, we spread the ball a lot more now. For sure. You must be out your mind for sure. People don't like trading their O-line. We're lucky we got Penny for almost nothing. 100%. Yeah, exactly. Stay off his lawn. Yeah, not booty stink. I like Rich Eisen. He recently had Derwin James on a show. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna watch that one. You know what? I don't think I actually saw that episode. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, no, he likes the Chargers for the most part, but he does have favorites as well. But he did a very piss poor job at officiating our game in Brazil, I think it was, right? Yeah, so that was terrible. I get that. But my point is, it should have been addressed early prior to the draft. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were few probably guards available, and we had so much cap space. And honestly, I really think we should have thrown the bag at freaking that homeboy from the Browns that has been sitting out. There's some guy out there that we actually have. I can't remember his name, but he's been sitting out the season to kind of heal. But I really do think that we should go out for him. Yeah, we need him so bad. Your booty. Guess why your booty's dry? Nice. Acho is trying to please Chargers fans to get some views. Yeah, 100%. He is. Yeah. RJ Mickens will be the steal of the draft when he gets said and done. I think so. I hope so. We eat lightning and crap thunder. Derek and Brandon, man, that's your comments are killing me tonight, man. Next year, most players are either already paid or on a rookie deal, and we got 115 mil. Yeah, 100%, man. We got so much freaking money next year. I am excited to see what we cook up next year for sure. But come on now. Let's just worry about what the game in front of us. 7-3 coming up. 7-3 loading. Let's make it happen. Next year is Super Bowl time for the Chargers. Yes. Yes, Nick. Yes. I missed you, Dalton. I missed you, my man. It's hard to have 5 great O-line men starting. Yeah, for sure. He's at Pennington's road get gender. Yeah. They have a better chance now with Penning. Yeah, I think so. 100%. You know, we do having Penning will help us out, you know, because he's young and he's hungry. So we'll make it happen. Yeah, that'll be great. Joe Ortiz gets too much crap from the fans, but a lot of them must have blocked Tom Telesco out their memories. Dude, 100% Hugo. Like, I mean, people, but here's the thing. People talking smack about Joe Ortiz, it's literally our trauma. It literally is just our trauma, you know, built up in our head. It's incredible to me is that everyone, as soon as the Chargers lose a game, everyone loses their mind. You know, like it's like they want the Chargers to be absolutely perfect. No ifs, ands, or buts. Cannot lose a single game. And it's unreasonable for them, like for the Chargers trauma, to not have any losses, you know, like that. You know, it's like they want only wins, and that's the the biggest problem with the trauma of a Chargers fan. You know, it's like nothing. It has to be absolute perfection all the time, and that's just not possible. So, yeah, so that's kind of what happens here. You know, so I just people need to really get that into their head. You know, like I mean, obviously we all suffer being a Chargers fan sometimes. You know, but you got to just get past it. It's football, any given Sunday. And because of that, that's why we're going to beat the freaking Steelers. They had a good game against the Colts, but we're going to have a better game against the Steelers. Let's make it happen. Kyle, such much money is coming on the other side. Yes, exactly. Glad we still have draft picks available and don't waste them on some random player. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Penning is big. And like I said, Andrew really wanted him from the very beginning when he was drafted. So, yeah. The player I wanted our Bolts to sign badly was this offseason was Drew Dahlman. Bears got him for a reasonable 3 years, $43 million. Yeah, that would have been great, dude. Honestly, 100%. We needed a center so bad, but I don't know why they didn't do anything. That's it. Yes, that's the guy, Eddie. Jarek Willis. That's the guy that I wanted, 100%. That's the guy. Yeah, but he's been sitting out there, you know. So, fans are suffering from PTSD, post Telesco stress disorder. I like that. It's perfect. Yeah. Anyways, but I got one more roast here, for the media here. It's like, you know, my thoughts are, look, McCaffrey's acting like the Steelers are unbeatable because they beat the struggling Colts team in that game. It was just their off game. You know, that was just the problem with the Colts, bro. Remember, we got Jim Harbaugh. He's scheming out here. He's making all the plans. Colin's, you know, flip-flopping harder than a fish out of water, and Acho's championship or bust take is straight up ignoring our playoff push that we're doing right now. You know, we're trying to win this year, not next year, this year. Eisen's probably writing a love letter to Rodgers right now in the middle of the night. He's probably texting him. He's like, "Oh man, I love you so much. You know, Rodgers, I think you're so cool. Can I come hang out at the barbecue? You know, can I come after the season's over? Can we smoke some peyote together, man? Oh, that'd be so cool, man." He's probably saying something like that. Meanwhile, the Chargers are 6-3 with Herbert dealing and a defense that's going to make Rodgers rethink his life choices. You know, that's going to be wild. Who is Ocho? I don't know who Ocho is. Let's give Ortiz a break. First, we asked for weapons, he did that. We asked for upgrade, he did. But now it's not enough. I think we give it. We have a great. No, honestly, and you're right, Jim John. Like, you know, and we need to spread that to all the other like channels. Like, if you're watching somebody else, whatever, like that, you know, talk back to people that are saying bad about Ortiz, because he is the guy. He is the man. You know, and he is good. He's done what he needs to do right now. So we have a good plan ahead of us right now. So we're good. Anyways, all right. So that brings us to the end of our show here. That is the ThunderHub, of course. And but now we want to get into the part of the show where you guys have a chance to win some money. Well, not some money, some Bolt Bros merch. Bolt Bros merch coming up. Yeah, so let's get this going here, guys. That was from last week. Let's kind of clear that out. Okay, so in order to find to get on this thing, you need to be part of the participants in the chat. Okay, looks. Oh shoot, hang on a sec. My screen kind of just crashed here on that thing. What's going on here? Okay, hang on. I got to reload this thing. Okay, I'm trying to pull the participants from the chat, but my Firefox with my with the everything up there just was crashed on me. So let me see if I can get you guys. Okay, well here I got some here. All right, let me just do this. Okay, all right. I put Nick S. All right, Jim John. I'll just put some in there because my thing was crashing on it, so I gotta freaking do it myself here. Miguel, Goose, the Goose, Darth Panic. Okay, and then Eddie. Oop. Eddie S. Box of bolts, of course. My man, how you doing? Freaking, I have to punch this in manually. This sucks. IDK, my man, how you doing? Okay. Oh yeah, Hugo in the chat. Let's see who else we got here. Pablo and Dalton. All right. Who else we got? Oh, Andrew up in the chat. Andrew Herrera. Okay, this is probably making sure that we get all the people that have chatted consistently in here. Corbin was in here too. So let's get Corbin. Yeah, Corbin was in here. He was talking some shit. Otto. All right. Let's get let's see who else. I'm scrolling back here. Carlos in the chat. There you go. Carlos, my man. All right, I think that it looks like that's about it. I didn't see Mighty in the chat. I didn't see Larry. Yeah. Too bad Larry missing out, man. Missing out. He's probably past his bedtime. Sag did correct me here. I'll put him in the chat in there too. All right, so that should be good. That's good. All right, guys. So like I said, this one might take a little bit. Because we did put a lot of names in there, so we'll do the first to 2 this time instead of 3, because 3 seems like it might be a lot. Well, it might take a long time. So let me shuffle this thing up here, and yeah, Noah Thayer. So okay, let's shuffle it and we'll just kick it off. All right, guys. Like I said, you can get some. The winner of tonight will win any hat from our store at boltbros.live. Boltbros.live will have it. Oh, so Corbin is the first on there. Yeah, first up. Yeah, so like the giveaway is for the hats. I realize that a lot of people want those jackets, but it's going to be honestly off limits. We have other plans for the jackets. They will still have giveaways for the jackets, but not for these things. So, but hats for this, and the jacket will be another giveaway that I'm going to set up a little bit later. All right, Aetheria's sleeping and went to bed. Yeah. IDK, there you go, my man. Make that shuffle. All right, so the first of two will win the prize of the night. There you go, Miguel. Hit that shuffle button. Oh, wait, we forgot Derek and Brandon on here. Shoot, we need to get them on there. It's Baka Bolts, not Boxa Bolts. My bad. I can't spell. I didn't even realize that Derek and Brandon wasn't on there. Just get you on there. Yeah, okay, you're on there now, buddy. Okay, I already shuffled it, yeah. Or did I? I'll shuffle it again. All right. Yeah, man, I hope you guys are having a good week. It's been kind of a struggle with me at work. I don't know about y'all. All right, Sag on the board. First of two, like I said, wins the prize. Bach is his new name, yeah. Ooh, Dalton. My man. There you go. Nobody has gotten twice yet. Oh, I didn't shuffle it, but that's all right. I got seriously bad luck on these. Yeah, well, we'll see. Oh, Otto on the board. All right, Otto on the board. See, look at that, man. Getting a lot. Like I said, though, got a couple chances. Oh, almost for Derek, but we got it for Eddie. There you go, Eddie. Still plenty of chances. Plenty of chances, my guys. Oh, looks like Carlos gonna be. Yeah, there it is, Carlos. My man. Yeah, look at that. Plenty of opportunity here, guys. Plenty of opportunity. It's basically first time wiener. Hugo, you're on the board, my man. All right. I did shuffle that. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. I think Miguel's. Is that number two for Miguel? Was that number two? Yes, sir. That was number two for Miguel. So Miguel is the winner for the night. It's crazy, man. He wins a lot, man. He's getting all the luck, for sure. So yeah. All right, guys. So that does complete the wheel of names. So that was the number two for Miguel. So go ahead and pick out the hat that you want. You know the deal. So go ahead and email me at boltbrospodcast@gmail.com. Yeah, you should be able to then let me know what kind of hat you want, what color, whatever, things like that, what variation. Then give me your address and we'll send it off to you ASAP. So but that completes our show tonight. Like I said, guys, I'll just drop you guys my prediction for the game. Like I said, I do believe that the Chargers will win this game. And it's going to be a little bit tight, kind of like the Titans game, So I'm saying 27 Chargers, Steelers 20. Herbert's going to throw for 300 yards, going to 2 tutties, and Derwin James gets the pick. You know what I'm saying? And I also predicted the mainstream media is going to cry, and they're not going to about the Steelers losing the game, but they're not going to give the Chargers any love about their bodacious victory. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be dancing in the end zone, baby. So what's your score, Bolt fam? Drop the comments in the section down below. And that's all that I got for tonight, guys. So as always, guys, Bolt Bros, let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night.